what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Let's Be Real. I'm your host, Joe Mambu.
I have returned, my people. I'm here in the new digs. This is your boy, Big Sherm. I'm here. I'm happy to be here.
Word. My man Kev is here, too, filling in for Chey. How's it going on, brother?
Everything good,
Chilling.
man.
Yeah, man.
Y'all here looking like a
Oh, yeah. You know, we're official now. We got some paper so we can look at stuff while we're talking. You know? I forgot the name of this episode, but this is.
You forget the name of the goddamn episode. What you been doing, man?
Listen, man, I just got here, but this is episode 123. Oh, and it's called "Get That Man Some Help." We'll be talking about Russell Wilson and his issues with the Seahawks. Right, we're talking about Tiger Woods and the accident that occurred on February 24th. Thank God he's alive, right? And then some NBA All-Star snubs. Obviously, we know the big one is Devin Booker. But there's a guy who I think deserves it more than Devin Booker. Really? But we'll talk about that a little bit, yeah. So let's start off with the Tiger Woods stuff. So if you would turn to page 135.
All right, preacher man. All right, preacher man.
No, but
let's start the sermon.
Yeah. So on February 24th, Tiger suffered an injury to his right leg.
He was in a car accident.
Oh, he was in a car accident, yeah. Basically speeding down on this hill, two-way street, but he was going a little bit faster than you're allowed to go. And he was in a horrific accident. The good thing about it was, though, is that the car was intact, and because he had his seatbelt on, he was okay.
Wear your seatbelt, kids.
I mean, he wasn't okay, but at least he's alive. But with that being said, man, with the incident happening, man, how we looking at Tiger Woods' comeback? Like maybe not even in the near future, because not in the near future, but how we looking at a Tiger Woods comeback?
I mean, for me, Tiger is the sport.
Yeah,
he is the sport. When they do all these events and stuff like that, and his name's on it, everybody's coming there.
Yeah.
Even golfers will tell you themselves. If he's not there, don't nobody care. Tiger's come back.
Phil Mickelson? No one cares about him.
You know what I mean, bro.
Not the Masters.
No, I get it. Yeah.
Come on. If he ain't winning the Masters, or he's choking at the U.S. Open, he ain't really doing nothing.
Yeah.
But for Tiger, he's come back before. When he had that little incident with the infidelity situation, he was able to come back.
You can come back from
that.
But
you can come back from that. We're talking about injuries compared to where he's sticking his joint at.
No, what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Then he had the back issue, and you need your back.
So the crazy thing was, he actually had a back procedure several months before the accident happened. So, I mean, there was questions of him how he would be returning then. But with all this going on, how and he was there for like Golf Digest and Golf TV.
Right, he was with B-Way too.
Yeah, he was doing a celebrity event where he like teaches on course how to play the game of golf. So I think Jada Pinkett Smith was there, David Spade, and like you said, Dwayne Wade was there. He wasn't doing anything because of the back procedure he just had, but with this going on, I don't know how much longer Tiger has, especially being at the age of 45.
Well, let me finish this real quick, and I'll get to you. Right now, with the surgeries he's had, he had to do surgery on his legs. He had to
insert a rod. They had to insert a rod
in his leg. So you're sitting there wondering now, like, how is he even going to come back? Like, it's not even about is he going to come back. Like, is his quality of life going to be good? Right.
Yeah.
That's the one thing.
Well, the reports was the good thing is that he was in good spirits, right? So I mean, listen, Tiger has accomplished a lot.
Oh, right? Of course.
You know what I mean? So it's like at some point you want to walk away from the game. You know what I mean?
But in golf, you don't walk away from the game.
No, you don't. I mean, because
you go to the senior tour.
Go ahead. I'm on the same page. They talking about metal rods in his leg.
Yeah.
And really, he had multiple back issues and surgeries going in. He did win the Masters. If he can come back, is great, but I think he's the face of golf even without that.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think he can actually still advance the sport without actually playing.
I agree.
He's different. You know what I'm saying?
He's transcendent.
Yeah.
He's global.
Definitely. Exactly.
global.
So we would like to see him play again, and that would be a story, even if he didn't win.
Yeah.
It
But
would
the
be-
comeback.
Yeah, the comeback itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
I
he has
agree.
that.
But knowing Tiger,
competitive.
he wants to win.
He's competitive.
Always competitive.
Yeah.
If he sees a way and a path to winning, he's gonna go for it.
But you know, he's a type of guy, like his power is what really, he's not that much finesse. He has the finesse, but his power to get everything on the green, with all them kind of injuries,
When he first started out, he was the power hitter. He was like unlike anybody you've ever seen, because none of the golfers looked like Tiger really. They weren't strong as him.
Yeah.
He got them into lifting weights.
Yeah, what was that one stint where Tiger just came back buff?
Yeah, he was like ripped.
Yeah, I
The
was
red
like,
shirt was looking crazy.
Word.
Yeah, I remember that.
He looked like Incredible Hulk out here. Like, you know, but this is just who he is.
Yeah.
Facts.
He will do everything in his power to. Now, if the doctors tell him it might be done, then
Yeah, but
ain't
golf,
nothing you could do.
I mean, but with golf, it ain't like boxing or anything else. Where if I don't know if they would tell him necessarily like he'd be done. Like it's not like, well, golf is not a sport. I don't think. Correct me. Where you can really get a major injury,
like
no.
maybe re-aggravation, but not
Right,
a major.
right.
So I mean,
Would you think therapy?
I mean, that's what it's going to take.
Yeah.
That's what he's been
Yeah.
doing before.
I mean, we'll have to see. This one a little different.
Yeah, yo, like like he needs his legs back. Like,
yo, can I ask y'all, what's the jaws of life? They said they had to get the jaws of
no,
life.
they had to
pull
rip the
them out,
car
like-
open.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that means? I was
Yeah,
like, what?
yeah.
Bro, you don't know what the jaws of life is?
Nah, it could mean
I'm glad
many.
I'm
It could
really
mean
glad
many
I don't.
different things.
Listen, brother, take it easy over there. Take it easy over there. I think this is the PG show.
No,
Maybe it's not.
it's not. Listen, it's PG. It's PG.
Okay, but yeah, you're a dumbass. You know that?
No, I'm just glad you back, man.
Thank you very much, man.
But yeah.
But I mean, for Tiger, if he can get back, more likely you want to see him on the senior tour now.
Mm-hmm.
See if he can get if he plays.
What age qualifies for the senior tour?
That I
right?
don't know. I think
Yeah.
it's 45, 50, I think.
Oh,
I think it's
okay.
50
I don't know.
probably. I'm not sure. I'm
Yeah, I
not
would
golfing
I ain't
right
gonna
now.
toss up
I don't
50.
know.
I would just
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna sit up here. I don't know shit about golf.
Yeah, me neither.
No, so I'm listening. I'm listening to you two guys, and I'm
Don't
like,
take my
yeah.
word for half every time. You don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm
look, that's
talking
the
about.
effect of Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
If he wasn't even a sport, this wouldn't even be a
Yeah.
topic.
Exactly.
Little Phil Mickelson.
Steph Curry wouldn't even be playing golf.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Come on, he made it cool for the homies.
Yep.
Even though he half a homie.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Not according to what was his? What was his percentage?
Yeah, no, I
Yo.
feel you.
He was carrying the one.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Oh my God. I'm glad to be back. No, seriously. This vibe is real different. It's good, man.
Right, and this new space is fly.
Yeah, man.
Right, I do like it.
I could see a lot of skits being done here.
But for sure, we just
A
got right
lot. My mind's already working. You see my eyes all over the place? I can see a lot of stuff going on over here.
Right, and there's a basketball court not too far from here.
Of course you would find the basketball court.
Actually, it was our producer lady who found us the basketball court.
Check.
Wasn't me. Wasn't me.
Check that out.
That's all producer.
All right,
wanted.
producer lady, number 2. I see you.
Nah, producer lady number 1. All right.
No, come on. I might have respect for producer
No,
lady
no,
number
no,
1.
all right, I know.
Take it easy over there.
I know. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about, man, like I said, what this episode is about is getting that man Russell Wilson. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, getting Sierra's husband some help.
Come on, don't do that.
I'm not
Don't do
disrespecting
that.
him. I'm not
Don't do that, man.
disrespecting
Say
Russell.
that man's name. Say that man's
Sierra.
name.
No.
Like you fixing to say she the reason he leaving, man.
No.
What happening, bro? Come on, man.
What I'm saying is, this episode is about Russell, right? Getting
Okay.
that man some help. And because he needs some help, specifically from the O-line. Now, I would say this. Russell kind of causes some of that problems from himself, right?
What?
Wait, listen. Can I finish? Before you...
No, you sound real crazy right now. But go ahead.
I got it.
Go ahead.
Russell has a tendency to extend the pocket, right? Okay. Kind of like what Ben does, right? Like extending plays.
Right,
But the
go ahead.
problem 'Problem 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 ' and Russell Wilson are two different sizes, right?
I'm about to shut you down. Go ahead.
Listen, that O-line, that O-line needs some serious work. All right?
I agree with that.
And the philosophy that Pete Carroll, the type of game he wants to play, he wants to go back to when Russ was more of a game manager. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like when they won their first Super Bowl, where it was like, it was more predicated on the Legion of Boom. You know what I'm saying? And then Russ was kind of like game managing. Now, Russ is an elite quarterback, but Pete Carroll sees the need to be a run-first guy for whatever reason, you know? Maybe it's something he sees in Russ. Maybe it's the personnel that they have. But listen, Russ has two solid guys as wide receiver in Ty Lockett and DK Metcalf, who people compare to Megatron, who might even end up being better than Megatron.
Baldwin too, right?
Yeah.
No, Baldwin gone.
No, Baldwin's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah.
He gone.
Yeah.
I can see football not your sport, but I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you. Don't worry. I'm here to help you
He was a
today.
stalwart there, though.
No, of course. I'm gonna help you. Go ahead.
But Russell definitely needs some help. And because, you know, Russ, I think it has a little bit more to do than just with the O-line. I think he's not messing with the front office. But the Seahawks need to do something because, listen, their suit is there for Russ, right? Like I said, I was talking about last episode how Tampa Bay, they was a 7-9 team last year. They got Tom Brady, who's instilled that Patriot culture, which is, you know, Tom Brady's synonymous with Patriot culture. He got the Bucs a Super Bowl this year.
The refs got him a Super Bowl.
All right. First of all.
Y'all lucky I wasn't here last week to speak the gospel.
Listen, man,
And a lot of y'all out here know I'm speaking the gospel when I start saying what I got to say, but don't worry about that. What the topic is right now.
Gospel.
Go ahead.
I don't know about no gospel.
Go ahead.
But listen, there's a lot of teams that has quality players that Russ could come in and do well in. So, you know, he hasn't demanded a trade like Deshaun. But the thing is, the Seahawks also haven't said that we're not trading him. See, the Texans said that about Deshaun.
Right.
But the Seahawks didn't say that. So what are the Seahawks upper management waiting for? They looking for that deal? You know what I mean? But the thing is now, they have to do it before June 1st because then you don't get no 2021 draft compensation.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So if you don't do it before June 1st, it's a wrap. You know what I mean? But go ahead, Sherm. It look like you got a lot to say.
You finished?
I'm done.
Okay. Number one. You say Big Ben, you say Russell, right?
Little Russ, yeah. Russ my height, man.
Right. You know Russell Wilson never missed a game?
No, he's Iron Man.
No. But what I'm going off what you told me. Big Ben been injured for a lot of years.
He has.
He's been there longer.
And he's been there longer.
Yeah.
No, but he's been hurt a lot.
Yeah.
Russell ain't never been more than hurt in anything. He's been out there every game. Every game. And as far as coaching is concerned, Pete Carroll needs to shut the hell up. I respect Pete Carroll, but anybody who passes the ball on the 2-yard line and messes up the whole Super Bowl,
you got that
don't need to be
workhorse.
called. When he let Lindell White run the ball, when he didn't have Reggie Bush out there, when he was playing against Vince Young versus Texas.
Yeah.
No, it was still bad.
Lindell won for 1 yard? I got it.
Who you want, Reggie Bush or Lindell White?
For 1 yard
at the goal line?
No, not the goal line. It was 4 for 1.
Oh, I'm going with Lindell.
I'm going Reggie Bush.
I'm not going with Reggie Bush. I'm going with Lindell.
The most spectacular offensive threat of that time, you couldn't toss it and he couldn't get to the corner?
I don't know, man.
You crazy?
Lindell smash mouth, man.
No, the Texas defense was good.
And another thing, well, I don't want to cut you over. Reggie Bush was kind of, he was suspect that game. He was laddering the ball back, back to the other team.
But hey, he was trying to make a play. You kick your foot like that.
No, I'm listening to you guys.
Okay. But back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
Russ, to me, has every right to call for offensive line. And he still puts up the numbers every year.
Right. I got some numbers for you.
Go ahead.
He's been sacked at least 47 times the past 5 seasons.
Okay.
He's on pace to break Brett Favre's record.
But as you can see, if you YouTube is your friend. This guy makes plays out of nowhere.
He does.
With no offensive line whatsoever. He makes plays out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So for me, if Seattle wants to trade him, go ahead and do what you do. I bet you'll never be. I bet you will never be at the point you are right now with another quarterback, unless you get Deshaun Watson, for that matter.
Well, Deshaun.
Well, they holding him.
The Texans say he ain't going nowhere.
They're holding him hostage. Point blank. Just trade the man. He don't want to play for you. You sat there. You didn't listen to anything he said.
You didn't. And I hate that because your quarterback is the star of the team. So you gotta listen. You gotta address it when tight ends, O-line, right? Receivers and running backs, right? But listen, I want to give y'all 4 possible trade destinations for Russell, right? And then you can follow along the paper. That's why I was up till
I got you. Go ahead.
3 a.m. doing.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead,
But
brother.
so the Bears is a possibility.
I don't like it.
Nah, bro.
Yeah. So the Bears package is Nick Foles, right?
Okay.
Bear with me, because I know with that first one you're like,
Nick
what?
Foles.
Wait,
Bear
with me. Let me just go through the trade.
That's not that bad.
Go ahead.
Let me go through the
I mean,
trade.
if you're trying to rebuild.
Go ahead.
Jimmy Graham, Akeem Hicks, 2021 first rounder, 2020 second first rounder, and 2023 first rounder.
So that's 3 first round picks. Now, as I've always said,
That's why I said let me finish.
right. I'll let you
Do we
finish.
answer in the middle of the
No,
the
you
team?
can. You can.
All right.
You can talk about this trade.
All right, I'm not crazy about that one.
I'm not either.
That's not that. I don't know about that one.
And to start out, any trade involving Deshaun Watson must include 3 first round picks. That's just what it is.
Do you think Russell commands 3 rounds as well?
I mean, if you get Russ, you can take off a first round pick because
wait.
his talent is equal to that.
Nah, but wait a second. Russell was 33 this year.
No, he's 31.
Nah,
He's
he's
33?
188. He's gonna be 33 in November.
That don't mean nothing. That
I
ain't
mean, a
nothing.
lot. You gonna give up 3 first rounds? Okay. Let me get you.
Well, hold on.
Seattle's not built to win. Seattle's built to win right now. They got receivers in place on offense. They got a good running back. They got 2 good running backs, Hyde and Carson. They got to fix the line.
Right.
That's why the running backs were hurt in the first place.
Right.
The offense is ready to win now. Giving up. I mean,
But the Legion of Boom is not the Legion of Boom no more. And they need to stop calling it the Legion of Boom.
They're not.
They need to stop calling them that. You
They the
disrespect
Legion of Eye,
the Brown and Richard Sherman and the boys doing the job back then.
Yeah.
This is not. They just have a good defense. Jamal Adams is a good piece. He can't cover. He can't even
Yeah.
cover me.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is.
He can stop the run.
And I'm not saying I'm NFL talent. I'm nowhere near NFL talent. Although I have won the championship before playing in the local. Okay. Let me have my Al Bundy moment. Yo, leave me alone, bro. Let me have my Al Bundy moment.
Listen, I ain't complaining.
No, but
As
All
a
right,
player,
go ahead,
coach,
go ahead, baby. I'm playing now.
All right. Well, let me. Yeah, Kevin fool for that one. But all right. So this is the mega team with the mega deal with the Cowboys. This is the second trade scenario. Let me go through these real quick. Cowboys will receive Russell in a 2021 third rounder. Seahawks will receive Derek Carr, a 2021 first rounder,
Wait,
2022.
you said Cowboys or Seahawks?
It's a
Cowboys or
Cowboys would receive Russell in a 21
This is the
third
Cowboys.
rounder. This is the Cowboys.
Okay.
The Seahawks would receive Derek Carr because it's a mega deal.
Wait, you doing
trade.
the three?
It's a mega deal. Hold on, I got you.
Go ahead.
Seahawks would receive Derek Carr, 2021 first rounder, a 2022 first rounder from Cowboys, and a 2022 fourth rounder from the Cowboys. The Raiders would then receive Dak Prescott, a 2022 third rounder from the Seahawks. Is that a little bit too much?
They also receive the contract issues with Dak Prescott as well.
No, they could do a signing trade with that
Yeah.
one. That could be done.
All right, let's go. So,
wait, hold on.
Go ahead.
Repeat that trade again?
All right, you know what?
No, repeat it.
I got you.
Repeat it.
Cowboys receiving Russ and a third round from 2021. Seahawks receiving Derek Carr, a 2021 first rounder, 2022 first rounder, and a 2022 fourth rounder from the Cowboys. Raiders are then receiving Dak Prescott with a 2022 third rounder.
This is what I wanted to say. This is not NBA 2K.
It's not. So
This is not NBA 2K.
I hear you. So there is a straight up trade from the Raiders, and I got you.
Okay.
The third scenario, Raiders receive Derek Carr, 2021 first rounder, 2022 first rounder, and a 2022 second rounder. Raiders receive Russell Wilson and a 2022 third rounder. So the Seahawks are getting 2 first rounds, right?
That sounds about right.
And one second rounder from 2022.
But Derek Carr, ooh.
Listen, he was an MVP candidate at one point, 4 years ago.
For the whole season?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, for the whole season. Yeah. Derek Carr not a scrub, man.
He's not a scrub, but he's not going to get you to where you need to go.
But he's not.
I don't think Seattle wants that. You're going to go from Russell Wilson to a guy who's afraid to pull the trigger, and I've watched his games. He's afraid to pull the trigger sometimes. He calls the people fantasy champion.
Fantasy champion.
He ain't cost me.
At the end of the year.
He ain't cost me.
Yeah, right?
I had him this year.
The last 8 weeks, he was falling off, man.
He was on fire in the beginning.
Yeah. He was single-handling me.
Let me tell you something. Russell Wilson, I don't care what they say about you in Sierra. As long as you throw those goddamn touchdowns, you cool with me, brother. You cool with me.
I'm gonna need him to do it the first 8 weeks. I mean, the latter half of the season.
Well, he gave me what I needed in the first half. I had Tannehill, and we ride it out with Sammy Watkins.
Tannehill was good last year.
You goddamn right, baby.
All right, so let me give you out a fourth scenario. Saints, which I feel like this would be a good fit for Russell, right?
Go ahead.
Just don't eat the jambalaya all the time, you know.
Take it easy, buddy.
Gain some weight.
Take it easy, buddy. Take it easy.
But you got the Saints receiving Russell and a 2022 fourth rounder with a 2023 fifth rounder. The Seahawks are going to get Taysom Hill, Ryan, the offensive tackle Ryan Ramczyk. Ramczyk, all right. Defensive end Cameron Jordan.
No.
A 2021 first rounder, 2022 first rounder, and a 2022 second rounder.
I'm not giving up Cam Jordan.
Come on, man.
Okay.
He's a staple of the defense. If you take him away, he's nothing.
Yeah.
There's another way you can facilitate that trade.
Go ahead. Let me know.
I mean, I'm just throwing it out the top of my head.
Listen. That's.
I think the Saints need to give up at least 2 first-round picks.
Yeah.
One.
Well, that's what they're doing.
No, they're giving up a bunch of.
Yeah, they're giving up 2. They're giving up 2.
Okay,
yeah.
2.
A 2 and a second rounder.
2 in the second. Okay.
Yeah.
But the Cam Jordan, that can't rock.
You're saying the Cam Jordan can't handle. What about you, Cal?
I mean, they got to be one or the other. You want to take Cam or you want to take all of those 3 picks?
Yeah, you ain't gonna get all that.
Yeah, they getting fleeced.
For real.
They gonna be over there looking like the Seahawks. The Saints gonna be the Seahawks with Michael Thomas replacing Metcalf. But the same squad.
If this trade was to be facilitated like that, they'd be the favorites to me. If the Saints can get Russell Wilson, they are the favorites. Period.
And give up Cam Jordan?
No, not giving up Cam Jordan.
Not giving up.
Just the draft picks. And maybe not a top tier player like Cam Jordan, but one of the middle of the pack players. I was going to say Marshall Lattimore, but you're not going to say them. I'm like, damn, do they want to give up Marshall? I would give up free safety Marcus Williams.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would give him up.
Okay.
Put him in the deal.
Okay.
All right.
But
how are the Seahawks at safety? I know they have Adams.
You have Adams. Now you have Marcus Williams in there. You have your two safeties, and Marcus Williams can cover.
Okay.
But I have a theory about all this. I'll start with him, right? You know, the game is starting to get real funny. Refs. And I saw there was a shot there where we had Russell Wilson in the middle, and they're speaking.
Oh, Goodell, my bad.
Yeah, Goodell.
Yeah. Roger Gill. Johnny Gill, right?
Speaking, and I'm sitting there watching it like, what the hell could she really be telling this man right now? This is all conspiracy theory type thing.
Yeah.
I know everybody be like, oh, Sherman just stopped. Don't believe it's a conspiracy theory. But she was sitting right there. And this man asked for a trade.
Well, listen. Some of the trade requests, some people are thinking it's coming from Sierra.
And if you watch,
and that's okay because that's his lady. He should take into account. That's his family.
But at the same time, it's like, damn, these teams. I watched something on Facebook when they did something together.
Yeah,
like they had. Thank you. When they did, no, I got you. When they did the Facebook, like, you know how like what's the name of that show?
What?
The Newlywed Game, something like the Newlywed Game.
Oh yeah.
And they were giving down the list of teams that they wanted, like.
Oh wow.
Watch it.
Really?
Watch it.
I didn't know that.
Watch
it. YouTube is your friend.
I'm telling you, brother.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
All these teams. She listed, and then all these teams I see here now, I'm like, damn, that's kind of coincidence.
They be having conversations.
Let me not start no.
That's okay.
That's what I seen.
Ain't nothing wrong
that's
with that.
That's what I saw.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, on to the final and last topic, right? NBA All-Star snubs. As we know, there's going to be an NBA All-Star Day, which is March 7th. But, you know, the starters and not even the East and West anymore, right? It's team captain. Right? We know that Kevin Durant's not going to be there. right? Domantas Sabonis is going to take over for Kevin Durant with Jason Tatum starting in Durant's place, which makes sense, right? I want to talk about the All-Star snubs. So there's a list, right? I'll give you the list. Devin Booker, Phoenix Suns. Michael Conley, Utah Jazz, #1 in the West, right? Bam Adebayo, Miami Heat. Chris Middleton, the Bucks. Domantas Sabonis, the Pacers. DeMar DeRozan, the Spurs. Mind you, Spurs are sitting at 5th in the West right now. And other notables, Trey Young, Gordon Hayward, Tobias Harris, Fred VanVleet, Brandon Ingram, and De'Aaron Fox.
Fred, yeah, like a 50.
How do you feel? Yeah. Well, Kev, you.
No.
Kev, please go ahead.
VanVleet 50 points in the game. That's that's star power. That's star power. And, I mean, in the market, Toronto, like the All-Star game, it's not all stats and all.
It's popularity.
It's a popularity too. That's why Zion is in there right now.
Exactly.
Partially.
But he's deserving.
Oh no.
No, over some of these other guys that got snubbed.
Zion's been putting in work. If you ain't seeing it.
Tell you the
They're
truth.
like 11 in the West though?
Son, hey, let's look, because I got an issue with some of these guys being on the list, man. I got an issue with some of these guys being on the list. They team record is abysmal. Like Nikola Vucevic.
Yeah.
Vucevic?
Yeah,
23 and
Vucevic.
11, yeah.
Listen, they what 13th in the West,
Yeah.
and the Pelicans is 11th in the West.
I mean, they're in striking playoff range.
Listen,
Yeah,
I hear
with
you.
the playing game.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
it's a
hear
little
you.
different now.
I hear you, but
He's there.
Right.
So my thing was this: when I heard the original All-Star lineups and stuff like that, I said I already knew who was going to be filling in. So
Yeah.
people didn't have to get all crazy. Oh, different Perkins or to get in.
Right.
So we knew those guys were going to get in because they were vouched for all the time.
you talking about the starters?
No, just the reserve.
Oh,
the starters are the starters. That's not
right,
good.
yeah.
But I feel as if they were going to get in regardless. Because
Yeah.
you already knew these guys were hurt.
Yeah.
Now we was talking earlier, and he said Chris Paul, and I said
As a starter?
A swap.
as get one of the slots.
Well, we was talking about the swap.
I agree.
The swap with Booker for Paul.
I
and
agree.
We were at odds on it, but
I
about
agree.
But
that
then
earlier.
you would say it's kind of like a Steve Nash type of deal, because Steve Nash was in the All-Star game, and his numbers wasn't like that either.
Well, this is the thing. Like Kev was saying, the All-Star game isn't just all about stats, right? Because if you look at it, guys like Domantas Sabonis, who I believe he's putting up some crazy.
No, he put in
but
work.
his game
Like his
ain't
dad.
flash. Yeah,
Right.
his game ain't flash.
His daddy was flash. If he gets his game like
right,
his
yeah,
daddy,
yeah.
Passes.
Yeah.
if he gets his game like his daddy,
Listen, but that boy dangerous.
no, he's good. He's good.
Tough
but
too.
I would say over, like you said, Zion, right? But
right.
you're sitting 11th in the West. The Spurs is at #5, and DeMar DeRozan. Now, DeMar DeRozan was a traditional 2 back in the day, but the game has evolved
So he's
into
now
a
the 3.
4.
Oh, he's a 4 now?
Yeah, he's a 4.
Okay.
Which he's thriving in that role, shooting about 90% from the free
You said
throw.
the 4?
Yeah, playing the 4. Yeah, that's
Wow.
crazy.
I'm
That's crazy.
Two
A
guards
guy like
playing the
DeMar
4.
DeRozan was a 2 in my day.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? In my day, that guy was a 2.
No, he was a dangerous
Our
2
day.
too.
He was dangerous.
He's a
too.
dangerous
you know,
too.
Old
Oh, no,
school
absolutely.
mid-range game.
Yeah.
But the consensus is Devin Booker.
Of course.
Right? But I think Domantas Sabonis,
And, you say originally was the original snub.
for me, he would be my original snub. Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
He'd be
And
my-
Devin Booker for me is the original snub for me.
Yeah. But now he's getting in because of AD.
Right.
AD injury, and then KD, he's injured, so Sabonis is filling in for him now.
Well, question: who would you slide Sabonis in for? We got Julius Randle. We got
If-
we got the guy
So,
from the Magic. I forgot his Vucevic.
Vucevic.
I can't put
Vucevic,
Julius Randle. I can't slot him in for Julius Randle. I would put him for Vucevic.
Vucevic, right.
Right, because you're sitting at number 13 in the East. And listen, at the time when they did it, the Pacers was at number 4. Right? But they penalized him for the help of Malcolm Brogdon and Miles Turner. But Julius Randle, man, big up to the Knicks. They are sitting at 5th in the East.
got my
It's
man
a
right.
miracle.
It's a miracle, but
Listen.
on that note, I want to
man
thank you
D-Rose.
guys.
That's my guy.
I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. Let's Be Real. If you have any questions and comments,
Thank you.
make sure to hit us up at lbrstalk@gmail.com. Check out the Facebook blog, which Big Sherm does a really good job.
I will be back.
Absolutely.
Right?
He'll be back.
He'll be back. And yo, Kev, I want to thank you for
thanks
coming through.
Man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So that's another episode in the bag. And make sure to tune in next Sunday for another episode. Peace.
Tranquilo.
Woo!